someone that likes history, and I think history is pretty important. And the history of El Rio was interesting because 23 years ago, that event, when people on the west side fought against the city, it was a hard fight. They sent police out, they had grand juries, it was a phenomenal thing. We were joined by people in other neighborhoods of the city, and one of the things that it sort of stood for, that struggle, was what it did for neighborhoods. We got there was an El Rio neighborhood center, other neighborhood centers followed, as well as what it did for the pride of Chicanos and the people on the west side. It was an important event. What I think we can see today is what's going on with El Rio is also a broader, very important event. And it's about how the city does business and deal with people. The very few documents that the city gave us, and we filed a lawsuit this morning where we're going to get all the rest of the documents. A hearing will be set, and the city will need to prove that the documents that they're not giving us would, and I think the legal standard is quite interesting, is that the effectiveness of the city and the performance of its duties would be significantly impaired if they gave the citizens the information we want. Well, the information you can see now shows that starting in February and March, city staff is out trying to get letters and support and generate support for the sale of a city park, and it's secret from the citizens. And when we try to get information, we can't get it. And it's city policy. It's policy that Councilman Cunningham and other people in the city are responsible for. A few months back, on behalf of the Sam Hughes neighborhood, we asked the city for information about Broadway and historic buildings. The city said, no, you can't have that because that's just a draft. It's not final. It hasn't been approved by the mayor and council, so the neighborhoods can't get the information. The public can't get the information. We sued. The city folded and said, oh, actually, that's bullshit. You know, truly, they would not defend the idea that it was drafts that they could keep from us. Now the city says, oh, we have a confidentiality agreement with Trio and with the people who are making money off of getting city assets, and so we can't talk about that. We've asked for the confidentiality agreements. The only way that you properly deal, according to law, with city property and city business and city residents is to share and to give that information. But if you have to sue, we'll sue. And they have stepped on a hornet's nest because there aren't better fighters than on the west side and at El Rio. This is the same scam where they're trying to get a piece of the Ronstadt Transit Center, and the boys are trying to get all the city property they can under the cloak of darkness. I'm glad that other neighborhoods are fighting because this principle applies to everyone.